Just get a little on in there.
A little getcha, yeah. Right there.
Getcha, yeah, da.
Getcha, yeah. Welcome to episode 51. Episode 51.
That was incredible. Of the Lunchtime Serenade podcast.
Holy shit.
Nick is currently dying because he just drank lemonade, I guess.
Serenade podcast. We have gotten. Oh my god, fuck.
Dude, are you okay?
Welcome to episode 51 of the Lunchtime Serenade podcast. Today's food is from Lemonade.
Limonade.
And I've got a sandwich. Brian's got a sandwich. I've got like a spicy turkey sandwich. He's got a chicken sandwich with some honey roasted vegetables, Brussels sprouts, vegetables.
Was that
I
what?
had a stroke for a sec. Brussels sprouts.
Some vegetables.
This was supposed to be a caramelized, spicy pineapple lemonade, which doesn't that just sound incredible? And instead, I got a regular lemonade. So the one thing that they're called lemonade. They have a million different kinds of lemonade, and I got the regular one. I got incorrectly served the regular one.
They like knew it was your first time, and they're like, "Fuck it, let's just get let's ease
You gotta
him in."
haze him.
Gotta haze him.
Look at this knife, by the way. It's just,
Dude, I hate
what is the point of that?
these wooden knives are so big with like organic like restaurants and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And so like every time I get them, I'm just like, yeah, cool, totally fine. And I try using them. They don't do a shit. They don't do anything.
They don't do absolutely nothing.
They don't do a goddamn thing.
Okay, this
And
has...
Brussels sprout has like a little bit of like heat on the way down.
Yeah, it does.
That was
There's
wild.
jalapenos in here.
Fuck
Alright.
yeah. Get in there. Yep. Get in there nice and deep like. Yeah. Oh. Oh yeah.
All right. Here's the thing. This is such a weirdly proportioned sandwich. Like, look at the turkey just off to the side like this.
Yeah.
And then all of this is avocado and jalapeno.
They're like, let's just slap all this shit down, crush it on some ciabatta, and ship it. They'll figure it out. They'll reproportion it themselves. It's pretty good though.
Yeah, it's not bad. This is one of those things that would be better like right off the fucking the cook line.
It's kind of like how I feel about Mendo too.
Yeah.
Like love Mendocino Farms, love getting it delivered and stuff like that. But it's always better like when you eat it there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
100%.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah, this is like, I would compare this to Mendocino Farms in terms of like quality and taste and stuff.
Dude, there's just a slice of brie in there.
Wow.
Oh, let's go, dude.
That looks fire.
Yeah. Arugula, chicken. Pretty good. Pretty good. Big fan.
Great. Nice and simple. How's your 4th, man? Happy 4th, everyone. It'll be the 8th when you see this.
Yeah,
the 7th by the time you see this, but
Yeah.
happy 4th for our U.S. listeners. Hope you had a great one. And hope your pets were not too traumatized by the fireworks.
Dude, every time I think about that, it always blows my mind that we're just like, yeah, let's just keep doing this thing.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, it causes wildfires, fucks people up with PTSD, and scares the shit out of animals. But let's keep doing it.
America.
And that's why, like, I love it. I love blowing shit up. I love watching shit get blown up.
Absolutely.
So cool.
Who
But,
doesn't?
like, maybe we should, like, designate some areas for it, especially in fucking Southern California.
Oh, God, yeah.
Like, last night, I was at, like, a party, and they were, like, lighting fireworks off, and so was their whole neighborhood. And I was like, dude, if one of these things goes stray that way by, like, 30 feet, this whole mountain's on fire. That's
I'm
it.
surprised that they're not illegal here. When I lived in New Mexico, it's just as dry as it is here. They were outlawed.
They are. If you, like, the crazy thing is, like, a lot of times, like, police helicopters will go through, and they use those high-powered, like, laser pointers to, like, circle,
shit.
houses and stuff like that are firing off fireworks so that the police can converge on them.
Wow.
Yeah, they just follow the line and just drive to it
Oh, shit. Okay.
and arrest everybody.
That's wild.
Yeah, it's crazy.
I heard that people like drive over to Vegas and get fireworks and then come back here.
Yeah.
Which they're not supposed to be able to do because the people in Vegas are supposed to check your like ID and shit, but they like rarely do.
Who cares at that point? They're like, oh, we're making money.
Yeah.
That's what we need. It's so strange.
That's crazy.
But yeah, dude, it's fun. A good little time. Finally have like a little bit of vacation time, which is nice.
Nice.
So
Always
yeah,
a good time.
overall not bad. Taco Lady was fire.
Oh.
Won a bunch of beer pong
So
games.
good. Fuck yeah.
Had a great little time with all of our vaccinated friends.
Mm-hmm.
Good. Unfortunately, Megan had to fucking close, like I was telling you beforehand, which
Dude, that
sucked.
sucks,
But
man.
It is what it is.
It is what it is.
One day.
America, baby.
But yeah, what about you, man? How'd it go?
It was good. It was chill. Went to into someone's house. They had like barbecue stuff going. There was a very cute dog there. There was a pool.
Oh.
It was nice.
All great things.
There were little kids like setting off like fucking, those little pop-it things you throw on the ground.
The TNT one?
Yeah.
Yep.
Dog hated that shit.
Uh-huh.
It was hilarious though, because they're tiny little. And the dog went berserk, dude.
It was like sprinting away.
Like almost tackled someone into the pool because they tried to jump into their arms. Like it was.
No.
It was really cute, but she did not like that.
That's so sad.
But
yeah, dude, it's interesting. I was like worried about our cats. And I came home from like a party, opened the door, and they're just like sitting on the floor looking at me, and I was like, "Oh, hey guys."
Doing what they always do.
Dude, we have this like nice little view from our kitchen of kind of the Warner Center in Woodland Hills, like all of like those big buildings. Couldn't even see them. There was so much smoke. It was wild.
Yeah, when I was driving back last night on the 101, it was just all fucking. It looked like fog.
Yeah, it was wild.
Couldn't see anything. It was crazy.
Gotta suck for asthmatics today, though. Yeah, you got this. Yeah, one bite at a time. Get those molars in there. Activate them up. Crush that shit down. Let the saliva do its job. There it is.
Remember when, like, 4 years ago, when we played Space Yacht on the 4th of July, and I forgot the fucking cables?
Oh, yeah.
And you were driving, and you had to, like, fucking go last minute. I feel so bad about it. I was thinking about that yesterday. I was like, God damn, Brian's a fucking trooper.
That was my first time driving in LA, too. In an E350.
And you were in a huge fucking van.
Yeah. So I'm like driving down the freeway, going back to Culver City from like West Hollywood. Mm-hmm. Wild time. And like watching shit just like fly up and pop. Yeah. And I was just like, okay, this is great. This is fine.
Yeah.
It was actually super easy.
Good. I'm glad.
I still
felt so bad.
There's still so many just like random great little stories from that though. Dude.
I always randomly remember them. But I remembered when I was driving yesterday, I was like, I remember Brian having to do that.
I just remember Jacob being like, man, listen, this sucks. I'm sorry, but you got to do it. I got to stay here to make sure this stuff works. And I was like, oh, sure, that's fine. Like, it'll be fine. I'll just do it. No big deal.
Yeah.
And he was like, okay, man. Yeah, I love you. And walked away.
Absolute
like,
trooper.
oh.
Yeah, you were the real MVP of that night.
Dude,
Wouldn't
what a
have happened
time.
without Brian.
That was a great fucking show, too.
It was fun.
Yeah, people thought I was the fucking, like event photographer. Mm-hmm. They're like, yo, can we get a picture? And I was like, what?
There's always like an event photographer at Space Yacht. That's probably why.
And I was just like, sure, I guess. So I like took one and I was like, you're not gonna see it.
I know.
I don't have a flash on this shit right now. Dude,
yeah, Space Yacht always has event photographers, and then they'll always post the pictures on like the Face Yacht.
No, I'm
Face Yacht, Spacebook, Space Yacht,
Facebook,
Face Yacht. Oh my God, Space Yacht, Facebook.
There you go. Dude, that's like and the thing that always bugs me about like those like event photographers is it's always like dark and shit that they don't utilize it. They always just put a flash on it and there's like click, scroll through it, click, yeah. And I'm like, dude, that's just so. There's like nothing to it. No. It's boring at that point, and they're blinding everybody.
Yeah, it's all the same too. All the same photos
every time. But hey, man, the shows are cool as fuck. So
that's
whatever.
True. They put on a good show.
Yeah, that's like the whole point,
Oh, have you gotten to like one of these like thick like caramelized bits yet? That shit is fucking great.
Well, how it like kind of like blends three other like bigger piece of sprout together. Mm-hmm. You pick it up, it's like melted cheese, but it's just like sugar.
Absolute fire. If it was all that, give it to me.
Put that like on top of a burger,
bro.
Dude. Fuck lettuce, fuck spinach, fuck arugula, whatever you put on a burger.
Fuck arugula.
Do caramelized Brussels sprouts.
Dude, there was a video last night of because people in downtown were just shooting fucking fireworks. They were hitting the buildings. There's this video, I have to find it, of a firework went straight into someone's apartment. It's crazy.
Like an open window, just like window inside of it. Holy shit. Dude, one of my favorite stories as a kid while you're looking that up was we always had like a cul-de-sac, like kind of 4th of July thing, so like we'd all hang out. So Midwest. Dude, that stuff. I remember one time like my dad like lit a firework, fired off a couple, tipped over, and just launched into someone's like garage. They were pissed, dude.
Oh, I bet.
And they already like didn't like that we like did things
Sure.
as a neighborhood.
Of course.
So they were like already pissed about it, and they're like, if you don't stop right now, we're gonna call the cops, and you better never do this ever again. So we never did it ever again.
I mean,
We're like, all right, I guess we're not doing fireworks again.
Here we go.
Mm.
Wait for it.
Oh, there it goes.
And then they zoom in.
Bro.
I think it started a fire. On their balcony, I think they zoom in at the end.
Dude, if I... Could you imagine just being in that apartment, watching that shit happen? You just look up. Oh,
Started a
fuck,
fire.
dude, yeah? Oh, that's insane. Somebody's getting
Dude,
sued.
someone's getting absolutely fucking...
Someone's getting sued.
I wonder if that was the city setting them off, though? I mean, those are big fireworks.
Yeah. And I feel like if you're gonna like shut them off in the middle of downtown, you absolutely would have to have a permit for that. Otherwise,
100%.
you're just gonna get arrested. Like
Yeah.
they're gonna
Yeah.
eat your shit up, dude.
Yeah.
That's
Imagine
insane.
Just chilling,
That-
watching the fireworks from your balcony, and you
Yeah.
see...
Oh fuck. Yeah. Like you're just sitting there, just like having a good old time, having a couple drinks with your friends, and then just getting fucking artillery just shot directly into your living room.
Hell no.
That sounds horrible. Downtown too.
Yeah.
You're like just in buildings. That dude's like 30 stories up.
I know.
Holy
So high.
shit. That got some fucking distance, dude. Jesus. Oh.
It was a direct hit, too. I mean, that one window that had the light on it just went right in there.
Yeah. Like the curve of it, like watching it go, and you just like know what's gonna
Yeah,
happen.
you're like, oh no.
That anticipation sucks, dude. That had to be terrifying. And that like lit your curtains on fire too. What the fuck? Now I gotta go to IKEA tomorrow? Yikes.
At the very least,
Yeah.
you know, if not the hospital.
Right.
Damn, I gotta go to IKEA.
They're like in the emergency room, like just burned. Just like, fuck, I gotta go to
Missing
IKEA
fingers.
next. They
Fuck.
fucked up my chair, god
Yeah.
damn it. These motherfuckers.
I gotta go get another frog.
Sir, look at me. Yeah, keep breathing. Yeah, just keep going. God, these motherfuckers. Just mad about it.
Believe it.
I can't believe that that's what they did to me. They fucking did my apartment dirty. Lit that shit on
Dude,
fire.
it's so dirty. There's soot everywhere.
Do you think the fire department like had to come to that? Like, do you think it was big enough?
Probably.
Wow.
I don't know. I mean, I don't have like a extinguisher or anything in my apartment.
That's true.
I'm sure there's one in the hallway, actually.
Last night we're like lighting off fireworks, and someone's just like, "We better have a bucket and a fire extinguisher." They're like, "Yeah, we got both of these things." It's like holding up the fire extinguisher, and the guy leans over to me. He's like, "There's nothing in this fire extinguisher." And I was like, "Bro, what?
No.
Here? You have nothing in this fire extinguisher? Throw this shit away. Put it on the firework. Make it into one. We'll just get another one later."
Can you refill those?
Yeah. I think you can like take them to like a fire department or like a place, and they will like
they'll refill
refill
it.
them for you. If not, they'll take it, recycle it, and give you a new one.
It's pretty exciting.
Dude,
You ever had to shoot a
firefighters are
fire
the fucking best.
extinguisher?
Shoot a fire extinguisher? Like with a
Deploy?
bullet?
No, have you ever had to?
Oh. Why was that my first takeaway? Like, oh yeah, I'm gonna shoot this fire
You ever shot a
extinguisher.
fire extinguisher?
Dude, no, I have not.
Me neither.
Damn, I was gonna say like, was it like a blast? But
Haha. No, I never have.
damn.
I've always wanted to. I always get real, like, when I walk by those ones in hallways, I get real antsy. I'm like, I'm about to break this fucking glass.
Dude, you have like kleptomania, but just for like setting off
Yeah.
fire
I
extinguishers.
don't
I,
want
just want to break this glass, man. It says in case of emergency. Well, this is a goddamn emergency.
I want to set it
Feeling it.
off.
I'm feeling it.
I can't get over these sprouts, man.
Good.
I'm having a great time with these.
They're really good.
Yeah.
The sandwich is very fresh too. I kind of dig it.
It's a fresh ass sandwich.
Oh yeah. Like overall, like probably like an 8 out of 10. I feel like we always give these like really good
We give-
reviews until
we
someone's like
haven't-
bad, and
We
then we're
haven't
like,
had
it's
like a bad
fat
one.
Yeah.
I mean, we've had bad food, I suppose. But even then, we give it like 5, which if you're grading on a bell curve, it's like standard.
Right. It's pretty good. But I mean, like I think that's kind of the good thing about where we live, though, is that like anything that you
it's like
anything that you order is still gonna be good.
right.
Like nothing succeeds in LA without being at a baseline good. You know.
Palatable.
Yeah. Palatable. I feel like palatable and good are very different, though.
You're right. You're right. On a scale of 1 to 10, palatable is probably like
Like
4,
a 2.
3.
Yeah, somewhere way down there. Like in like the lowest percentile of the bell curve.
Like this is purely for sustenance.
It's the part of the bell curve that actually like separates from the x-axis.
Yeah.
It's just that little
It's
bit
that.
right there. All right, give me the area under the curve. Go.
We need to have some like weird foods one day.
Yeah,
Like just super fucking
like
out
bugs.
there. Yeah.
Like some like
bugs.
crickets and shit. That'd be
I saw
fun.
this figure
A figure?
or like a spreadsheet, not a spreadsheet, but just like
okay. I was thinking like a ghost. I was
a figure.
They show up and they're just like, look at this bell curve. Look at this
Eat some
parabola.
It's the 20 most bizarre foods in the world.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Speaking of weird foods. And
There's Andrew Zimmer all over that shit.
is what?
There's Andrew Zimmer all over that shit.
Who's Andrew Zimmer?
Bizarre foods.
Oh, bizarre.
With Andrew
That's
Zimmer.
Andrew Zimmer.
Yeah.
Bizarre foods with Andrew Zimmer.
Yeah. Zimmerman?
Probably.
I think it's Zimmer. I think it's just Zimmer.
What's crazy is that there's 20 of them, and then for some, like they're gross, and then one of them is Vegemite on toast.
Vegemite's fucking terrible though.
Yeah, but like when you compare it to eggs cooked in urine of prepubescent boys, maybe not too bad.
I'm sorry.
They're
what?
called virgin boy eggs, and they're from Dongyang, China.
Virgin boy eggs.
Virgin boy eggs.
Ew, dude. It sounds like they cut them out of their ovaries.
I know.
Gross.
So here we go. From top to bottom, this isn't in any sort of order. We've got from Sardinia, Italy. We've got casu marzu, which is cheese infested with live maggots. Don't know why. Extra protein, I suppose. Sorry,
What
maybe
the
I should
fuck,
let you
dude?
finish your fucking...
But wait, why live though? Why they gotta be maggots?
I don't know.
Why can't they be something else?
I don't know.
I don't think anybody eats maggots.
I think that's just like the cheese is infested, and they're like, this is...
They're like, cool, we'll just scrape them off.
Yeah.
That's
but
weird,
you
dude.
know. Then you've got the century egg from Hunan, China, which is just ammonia-scented eggs, so I guess...
Oh,
whatever.
I've heard of that before.
Yeah.
Wow.
You've got bozintang, which is from South Korea, stew made with dog meat. You've got palau, from Palau, boiled fruit bat soup. Couldn't be, I mean,
Well, it's like
it could be pretty good.
Yeah, from like western parts of China, like bat is kind of a delicacy.
In Japan, they have shirakao, which is fish sperm sacs.
Interesting. Okay. So it's kind of like caviar, but
Yeah.
later or earlier in the
Earlier
stage.
than caviar.
Earlier than caviar.
Pre-caviar. Pre-cum VR. In Argentina, they have grilled cow udder. In Japan,
not
cooked
that weird.
tuna eyeballs.
Okay.
Iceland, fermented pungent shark meat.
Oh yeah, I've heard of that. Oh fuck, what's it called?
Hakarl?
Yeah, like the way that they serve it too is it's like wrapped in something.
Oh,
So when it
interesting.
comes, you're like, oh,
The
that's
smell
fine, and then
is-
you open it,
Yeah.
and it's just like,
Wow, that's
yeah.
interesting.
I like watched a whole video on it one time. That's fucking funny.
Raw blood pudding from Vietnam.
That's a thing in England too, is blood pudding. It's not good.
No, it's not.
It's very bad.
I hate it. Frozen whale skin and blubber from Alaska. Muktuk.
Oh.
And then Vegemite on toast. Reindeer fat, fish, and berries in ice cream. Also from Alaska. Actually, might not be... I don't know about the fish, but the reindeer fat, I'm sure, adds some nice, like...
Yeah, like you're gonna get
You know.
brininess from like
right.
the fish, so you're gonna get a little bit of salt with it, so it's kind of like a sweet and savory
Right.
thing. Berries kind of like offset it.
Might not be
That
too
might-
bad.
that might be pretty
Rocky
good.
Mountain oysters.
Yeah.
All right.
They're not good.
Putrid canned fermented herring from
What?
Sweden.
Listen, if you're gonna try to sell a food item, even if it's like supposed to be gross, maybe don't lead with putrid. Why would you say that?
I don't know.
This is some
such a
shit.
selling point.
And then you put it on their table, and they're like, "Oh, this is some
Look at
good
how
shit."
disgusting this is. Yes, this is disgusting.
They're like, "Yes,
I'll
here's,
take 10.
here's $1,400."
Yeah.
What?
From the Philippines, cooked duck embryo.
Okay.
From South Korea, silkworm pupa insects. From Scotland, stuffed and boiled fish head.
Interesting.
From the Cordillera region of the Philippines, you have pinikpikan. Pinikpikan, which is chicken beaten to death. That's the just like regular seasoned chicken, but they beat it to death.
They're like, yeah, but we grabbed it by its head and just fucking swung it around.
It's a different method every time. Like it's like a specialty.
They just hire the guys from Saw.
Yeah.
And they're like, hey guys, how do we do this?
We got to make it better and better every time. On Wednesdays, we do decapitations live. On Thursdays, disembowelment.
We do that weird thing where we strap them into a thing that twists a part of their extremities every like 20 minutes. Yeah, that one's a good one. That's a real
We
hit
give
with
him the
kids.
tools to give out. The key is right in here, but he has to cut open his own chest, and I actually don't even know if he understands English, so it's kind of a fail from the get-go.
He definitely doesn't know how to hold a fucking knife, that's for sure. He doesn't have
he
hands.
doesn't have, so...
He's just
We set him up
dinosaur.
for failure, admittedly, but he could get out.
It's for our entertainment, not his.
Right.
It's what it is.
And then from Cambodia, we have fried tarantulas, which I would actually, I'd fuck with that.
Oh. I mean, the thing about bugs is like there's such good sources of like protein that basically the entire rest of the world eats and uses on like a daily basis.
Oh, yeah.
It's like just like European and like North American countries that are like ew gross.
Right.
First of all, I hate anything with more than 4 legs.
Yeah, can't
so
do
like
it.
get it. Totally fine.
Can't do it.
But it's like you grind it up into like a powder or something. Like I've seen like cricket meal and stuff like that. Like you include
Have you ever
that.
had like crickets? Like
Yeah.
just like to eat for
like fried crickets. Yeah,
they're good.
They're actually really good.
They season them well, man.
Yeah.
And they're like crispy.
They're kind of like eating
chips.
a potato chip.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's wild. But it's like, it's just funny because like, imagine like the implications of being able to use all of those things in
Right.
America
Right.
instead of having to like kill a cow
Yeah.
or something like that. Like we could easily offset a lot of our like problems, but like we just won't because of who we are.
Right.
But dude, yeah, like I've seen like cricket meal being used instead of like whey protein and like in
interesting.
like milkshakes and stuff.
Interesting.
Yeah, it's a weird thing that like is starting to pop up more,
Yeah.
at least from my knowledge.
Uh-huh.
But dude, it's kind of neat.
Interesting. That's kind of cool.
I'm surprised haggis wasn't on that list.
Yeah, I guess. I mean, when you think about it, compared to all that shit, I mean, they could have easily replaced Vegemite with haggis. I don't know why the fuck Vegemite was on there.
Have you had Vegemite before?
I have. It's
Oh,
not
dude,
great.
it's awful.
Yeah.
My roommate in college was from Australia, and he like brought it back, and he was like, "Dude, I love Vegemite on toast."
I
He
don't
was
know
like,
why they love it.
I don't either. He's like, "Dude, you got to try it. You have to like get an
Vegemite?
appreciation for it." And I was like, "Okay, cool." Tried it. Worst thing I've ever eaten in my life.
It's not good.
And I like,
It's like
I like,
yeast.
I like ate it, sat down, looked down, and I was like, "Brody, why?
Why do you eat
Why do you
this?"
like this?" He was like, "What do you mean? It's incredible." And I was like, "Fuck you, dude."
A
I
Vegemite
hate you.
sandwich.
Everybody wants some Vegemite on their fucking toast on the morning, in the afternoon, and in the night.
It's versatile.
It's versatile.
Yeah, no.
We
Not
gotta
a
put it
fan.
on fucking everything.
Not a fan of Vegemite, but we should have like a weird. We should try like something like super out of the ordinary. one
Yeah,
of these days.
that'd be really fun.
That'd be
I
cool.
I bet you that there's some of that shit around here.
Oh, absolutely. We probably just have to go pick it up.
Yeah,
That would
it's
be-
it's like a little old lady
Right.
who's been like doing this like thing
Yeah.
since she was a kid. Like
Yeah.
probably like that kind of a place.
I'm super down though.
That'd be a lot of fun.
We'll
let
look
us
that up for.
Let us know in the comments below what you think.
What should we eat?
should eat?
We'll eat anything. For the
Well,
camera.
within reason.
I'll eat anything for the camera.
Nick will eat anything for the camera. I'll hold the camera.
Yeah.
Or something. like
Brian
that.
will hold the camera. Yeah,
I'll eat the
It
camera.
up. Eat it up, baby. Eat it up. He'll direct me, and then we can put it on our Patreon.
Yeah,
eat,
yeah.
Eat
Yeah,
that
yeah.
stinky putrid haggis, little.
Yeah. Give it to me.
You're
yeah,
hungry,
yeah.
huh? Yeah, you're hungry. Yeah,
All right, yeah.
swallow.
Now change it up. Yeah. All right, now flip it around. Oh yeah. Give it
put-
give it a
Put
little.
the mic
lick.
up next to your stomach. Yeah. Listen to that gurgle.
Yeah, let me hear that
Hungry little
digestion,
boy.
baby. Let me hear that acid bubbling up into your esophagus. Oh yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Now burp.
Burp. Just gets like really like fucking auteur about it. Like fucking burp.
Oh God, I'm sorry.
You're ruining the tape. You're ruining my vision.
Food. There's a very specific genre of pornography that like has to do with like eating and then like using those things like to fuck yourself with. It's very interesting.
Like chopsticks?
No, like food items.
Huh.
There's a thing.
Well, I mean, we all know about the versatile cucumber.
Sure. But there's a porn called Girl Stew, I believe it's called, or Girl Soup.
They boil her
like that.
alive.
She gets in a huge tub full of like broth and like like things like cut up carrots and celery stalks and shit like that, and she like stirs herself around, and then she like starts eating it, and then she like fucks herself with these vegetables.
There's a market for that?
Oh, huge market. Huge
Bro, what?
market. Yeah.
Every time I find out about like a new like sexual fantasy kind of like kink, I've never like shocked by it because I'm like, of course there is.
Right.
But I'm also always just like who thought of that?
Yeah.
Like who was just like, that's what does it
Like,
for
I'm
me?
going to try it.
Yeah.
I'm going to try doing that.
Wild.
Or like, how do you find these like very niche, you know?
Right. Like, what do you search for?
4chan.
What do you type into Google for that?
You probably don't Google it.
You have to use a Tor client.
Yeah,
to
he
access
got his Onion browser for that shit.
Yeah. No, it's definitely not normal internet shit.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
that's not something you just Bing or something.
You
Maybe
Bing?
DuckDuckGo, something like that.
It's not something to ask Siri for.
Yeah.
The NSA
exactly.
is just like,
They don't even want to watch. Your FBI agent
they're
turns
just like,
off his
they're
camera.
like,
He's
okay.
like, I'm gonna give him 30 minutes.
I'll check out the logs later, but I'm not
I don't need to
look
watch
at
this unfold live.
it. Snowden is just like rolling in his like presumable grave.
Yeah.
Oh.
He's dead?
No.
Oh.
But the USA wishes he was.
Yeah, there we go.
The grave that they're going to put him in one day.
There you go.
That's what he's rolling in.
Yeah, he's pre-rolling.
Future Snowden is rolling in the grave of something that past Snowden is witnessing now. He's because time like overlaps or some shit like that. I don't know.
Pre-rolling.
Yeah.
That's a weed thing.
Yeah.
Pre-rolls.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And like
He's pre-rolling.
caching, like pre-rolling in a camera.
And a camera thing.
That's a thing.
He's pre-rolling.
Yeah. He gets like 5 seconds added on to the clip because he's cached it in the internal RAM.
Right. Internal RAM cache.
Yeah.
Cashing with the knee. And kicking off the second half of this episode with a relationship advice.
We're bringing it earlier this time, changing things up.
Changing things up, you know, because...
Genuinely scared about that.
Yeah, well...
That was strange.
The title of this one is... My cousin's boyfriend farted in my CPAP machine and made me throw up. I've banned him from my house. Very dangerous thing to do, I think. I'm sorry. Just the image of a grown man farting in someone's fucking CPAP machine.
While they're like sleeping.
Yeah.
Holy shit, dude.
All right, let's see. I, male, 20s, had my cousin, female 20s, and her boyfriend, male 30, come and stay. Why did he specify that he's 30?
Real quick. The dude is 30 years old.
Yeah.
Holy shit. Come on.
Come and stay with me while they were in town for a drive-in event. I do not know the boyfriend all that well because we live in different cities, and I've not been home to see family since the pandemic started. Anyways, he seems like an okay person when he's sober. Red flag immediately.
Yikes.
Right there.
Big yikes.
If you have to specify that. I don't party or drink, but I don't mind if other people do, so they decided to have a few drinks before going to the drive-in show. They didn't drive, someone else did.
Good,
I noticed he got pretty drunk before leaving the house, so I asked them that if they got home late and wanted to party, if they'd go out on the back deck. I wouldn't hear them as much if they were out there. They said sure, and they left for the show. I'm lame and a loser, so I went to bed around 10 p.m. I sleep with a CPAP machine because I have sleep apnea and I can't sleep without one.
Right. As many people do.
Right. I should mention that I'm a very deep sleeper. I can sleep through anything, so they probably could have partied outside my bedroom door and I wouldn't have heard anything. So around 2 a.m., I wake up in bed and I'm super confused. I can see that my door's open and my cousin is standing there. I'm trying to figure out what's going on when it hits me. The most rank, disgusting smell is just blasting into my face mask. It's the worst thing I've ever smelled. It was like rotten eggs, decaying meat, and greasy shit. That's so vivid. Grease. You ever heard a greasy fart? That's so nasty, dude.
The best part is like I can imagine like that in a cartoon.
Yeah.
Like what that would look
That
like.
that little bubble. Yeah. I start to gag and I try to get the mask off, but it's strapped on tight so the air won't leak. It's too late and I throw up in my mask. My mask is filled with vomit, which makes me sick even more. I pull the mask off and vomit again. My bed and mask are full of vomit. I look over to see the boyfriend with the tube hooked up to his bare ass. No, dude.
Holy shit, this dude watched American Pie like
I
once when
know.
he was a kid and he was like, that's the funniest shit ever, dude. Like I gotta do that one day.
Oh my god, yeah, that's me, dude. That's my whole personality. Fucking what's the dude's name? God damn. What
You can do this. I believe in you.
What's his name?
From what?
From American Pie.
Oh, Stifler?
Stifler.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
Stifler. He's like, that's my whole personality.
Dude, so gross. He's like trying to be in Jackass, but like just
Yeah.
not getting paid for
Yeah,
it.
exactly.
It's so gross.
They're laughing hysterically, and I realize he farted in the tube that goes directly into my mask. I have a full, violent, Hulk-like rage and scream at them. I kicked them out, but after a while, I decide it's not worth it, and I tell them I want them gone in the morning. I throw my bedding on the floor and go back to sleep because I had to work the next day. They were gone when I got up, and she sent a text saying how sorry they were. I responded back to my sheets were stained, and I didn't think I would be able to get it out. I asked them to either pay for dry cleaning or new sheets. The boyfriend is refusing, saying it's a joke, and I'm being over-dramatic. I told them I don't ever want them in my house again, and they owe me new bed sheets. We haven't spoken in a few days. Not sure how to handle this. Brother.
That guy is a dirtbag.
You can get a set of sheets for like $25 on Amazon.
Yeah.
He doesn't even want to do that.
Yeah.
He let you stay at his house.
Yeah. And then you shit in his mouth, basically.
Yeah.
You shit in his mouth. I mean, that's exactly what happened. I just love, like, I love the idea of like consciously like waking up and still being in that daze and like seeing door open, cousin standing in the doorway. First of all, terrible start.
Horrible start.
And then like getting like the taste in your mouth, and then looking over and just seeing the hose that's connected to your face just shoved into a grown man's ass. Oh my god, dude! What? Do you think they make a like a mask that would encapsulate a butt? Like, do you think you could like strap into that?
That's a kink for sure.
Oh, absolutely, that's
100%. Like a gas mask with like a thing that goes and then molds to your butt.
Yeah. Oh, for sure.
Absolutely.
That's got to be a thing.
Oh, dude.
Somebody link us.
Actually,
don't do that. No, that's a bad
please
idea.
Please do. Send it to me. I want to watch. I want to look at that shit.
I mean, Nick already watched Girl Stew, so fuck it at this point.
Self-flatulation.
Auto-flatulation.
Auto-flatulation asphyxia.
Yeah.
Auto-flatulation asphyxia.
I was trying to like mix fellatio and flatulation, so I got
fellatiation.
Fellatiation. Something like that.
It's like gross. That could be so many things. I don't even want to think about it.
That's a very broad subgenre.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Is that when you're giving head and you fart, or like when you're giving head and the person you're giving head to farts, or when you both fart in unison?
While giving each other
head, 69 with an added fart in the eye,
dude.
little pink eye action.
Oh god, no! I'd kill myself.
Oh man,
like I wouldn't say anything to them because I wouldn't want them to feel bad, but I would kill myself.
I'd be like,
yeah, I'd be like, okay, well that's it then. I guess it doesn't get better from here. I guess.
Got farted on.
That's
got farted on.
I got farted. You show up to the pearly gates in St. Peter's like, oh, so like what happened? It's like, I got farted on.
I got farted
Everybody
on.
in the line behind you is just like
what?
Like, can you send him to hell, like, just so we don't have to be around him?
Get the fuck out of here, man.
we don't want that shit here.
I got farted on.
I got farted on.
I got farted on.
It's like the Where's the Beef kid. Yeah. Or, not the Where's the Beef kid.
I smell like beef.
Yeah, I smell like beef. I got farted on. What?
I got farted on.
I smell like beef.
Dude. Holy shit.
Yeah, hey, listen. You gave them a pretty good ultimatum. You were like, hey, man.
Give me new bed sheets.
Just buy me some bed sheets. Or get them clean for me.
At least you're not asking for a new CPAP machine, which is like thousands of dollars, hundreds to thousands of dollars.
Yeah, or just, buy that thing off of that late night commercial to clean it so it doesn't smell like shit anymore, literally.
Late night commercial, which one?
It's like a weird like CPAP cleaner thing. Megan and I watch a lot of late night TV.
I was gonna say, bro, what if it is that?
Where we watch TV until like 1 a.m. and like and the best part is we're at her brother's AT&T account, and he's in Orlando, Florida, so it's on Eastern time,
3 hours ahead.
So when it hits like 1 a.m. here, it's like 4 a.m. there. Yeah. So like we get like those commercials.
Oh man!
And it was like this whole thing where it's like a CPAP cleaner, and we're just like, what is the target demographic?
It's like the ones where they're like live demonstrating it. They're like, call in if you want to buy this. It's so weird.
It's like the ShamWow guy, but like before he murdered a hooker, whatever. Is hooker the correct term anymore?
I don't know.
Anyways, that's a side point. Let us know in the comments below if that is not the preferred term, because I don't want to get that wrong. But yeah, dude, fuck that shit.
That's literally wild. That's such an interesting genre of TV that it's just like it survived so long that like people
and it's got a big enough
shit.
target that people, like you said, are buying it. So I mean, like, there's gotta be some people up at 4 a.m. in Florida that's
There's
just like,
gotta
I
be.
need a new CPAP hose.
Yeah, gotta be. Like the people that like just have the TV on all the time and like fall asleep in their big recliner chairs and like wake up every once in a while.
Because of the sleep apnea that they're not using the CPAP machine for.
Like, oh, I need that. That's wild.
That's what's gonna let me sleep in this recliner every day.
I would love to just buy a bunch of made for, or what is it, as seen on TV products.
Like shit you can't even use.
Yeah.
You're just like, I just did it.
I just want it, man. I want a CPAP machine. I want a damn denture cleaning, toothbrush. I want all that shit. Give it to me.
I want a piece of tape that can seal up like a broken hose for some
Black
reason.
Seal!
Dude, I love that so much. Like that meme is incredible. I really love the one that's like the tiny domino and it's like something completely unrelated to the large domino
one right here. Yeah.
And it's like oh, okay, but like what was the middle part that got us from there to there? That's insane.
So good.
I love that so much. There's
Flex
so many just
tape, dude.
the whole concept of that. Did you see that the MyPillow guy is like getting sued for like $1 billion now?
What happened?
Dominion, the company that like him and like Fox News were basically saying like, oh, like they're counting votes wrong.
Right.
And they're suing them for like libel and defamation for like $1 billion.
God damn, dude.
And I was just like, dude, the MyPillow guy is just going down in flames.
Yeah.
They burned all of his fucking pillows. Now they're coming for his money. It's
Is that
insane.
the one, that purple one? Or no, that's something different.
No, he's the guy that says like, hi, I'm the guy that made MyPillow. He's like some weird dude from
They
Utah.
all have some kind of like crazy voice.
Yeah.
And their eyes are always like really wide.
Yeah.
And they're like, hi, everyone.
You don't invent something like a pillow and be well adjusted after that. You know what I mean?
Why do you, like thinking that that's just like but they make killings off of it. I don't know what it is.
Because people keep buying it. And
Yeah?
people are just like, oh, well, he supported our Trump, so I'm going to go buy 12 goddamn MyPillows. And it's like, bro, if you don't have...
My wife's always saying we need more pillows.
If you put that many pillows on the bed, it's not a bed anymore.
Yeah.
Like, you can't sleep there.
It's not.
Well, I mean, unless it becomes like... I guess technically at that point, it's like a pillow top. You just put the pillows on top of the mattress and then put a sheet over that and then just sleep on them. Like, they just conform to your whole...
You just keep doing it.
You just have to swap them out every 6 months because they
Yeah.
get too lumpy.
They just like conform to your body. There's just like a big fucking thing in the middle, and it's just big pillows on either side.
You're like, it's like a fucking dam. You're just like, I can't move.
I'm stuck.
Help me.
I'm bedridden for 3 months.
Someone needs to Gilbert Grape me out of this place and then burn it down.
burn down this whole goddamn apartment complex.
Just like the one downtown.
Firework.
Yeah, just shoot one into my balcony. We'll go from there.
I'm part of this. This is completely unrelated, but reminded that person, the kind of person reminded me of this person that I have seen post. I'm part of this. Anyways. I don't know how my brain... I'm not going to try to rationalize how my brain got to where it is now.
Dude, this is what I have to do every day of my life, is figuring out what my thought pattern was that got me to something. It's a nightmare.
So I'm part of this Facebook tennis group that's like, like-minded people wanting to play tennis. And they're like, hey, I'm, available this time.
I'm going to a clan rally. Anybody want to come with?
Right, yeah, that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
We'll bring our rackets. We'll see if we can hit around. Anyways, so...
It's just like two dudes on a tennis court in like full clan attire, like playing tennis while like a cross burning is going on behind them. Holy shit.
Oh my god.
The sad part is I could totally see them fucking doing that shit. Oh my god.
100%.
Okay, anyways, like-minded people that are not clan members.
Yeah, so it's just like people who want to play tennis and will get together with other people who want to play tennis, and so they'll post like, hey, does anyone want to play tennis at this court at this time, whatever. So I saw a post today. Goddamn, dude.
I like the idea of it just being like, yo, if you meet me up at this point in time, I will give you like this kind of a thing. It sounds like a weird like geocaching, like you gotta go like find the treasure, but it's just like you see some dude walking up with a tennis racket and you're like, my man, like, you read the Facebook page.
I wonder if I can search it on here. Okay, cool, I can search.
That's kind of tight though. Like I love that where it's just like, hey, you want to do this? I'm in a Warhammer Discord.
Yeah.
Because of course I am. And there's a game called the Tabletop Simulator, which is like it's gives you a table, you load in whatever like board game that you want, and then like you and your friends like from wherever can go in. And they've given it Vive
compatibility.
Compatibility. So like you can actually play it like with VR and like play like games.
Dude.
But I'm in one for Warhammer because like you can load in like whatever battle list that you make, because like these guys made a mod for it that like when you play Warhammer, you make like a list of like points, and you have to do like 2,000 points, 2,750. You agree on that, and then like your points are whatever your army is.
Gotcha.
So you build those up. You can load it into the thing, and then it auto generates the models with like the things that you put on it. Puts it on a table, and then like you auto generate like your terrain and stuff like that pick it. You like grab like dice out of a thing, roll them
What
like
the
with
fuck?
it. It's insane. So I'm
Dude,
in one of
that's
those,
cool.
and it's always just like, hey, gonna be on at like this time if anybody wants to get in. There's like 15 voice channels that always have like 10 people in
Dude,
it.
that's
of like
so
4
tight.
people playing and like 6 people watching. It's so cool.
That's so
but
sick.
that's kind of what it feels
Yeah,
like. I
no,
love that where
exactly.
people
I
are just
love
like, yo, anybody want to hop in at like
communities
10?
like that are
yeah,
so sick.
it's so cool.
So sick. So anyways, it's like that. So I see this post from this lady. She said, I'm not sure if this is the place to ask, but would anybody be interested in nudist mixed doubles?
Dude, that would hurt.
That's what I'm saying.
That's gotta hurt.
She
dude.
said, my friend is looking for a doubles team for him and his wife to play at his private court, and I would go if I had someone that was open to it. Sounds like they're swingers, first of all.
Oh, yeah. Oh, this is definitely under the pretext that you're
Yeah.
going to fuck
Yeah.
afterwards. Which, why would you want to, like, sweatily fuck a bunch of people?
Nudist mixed doubles. Bro, flapping or... Like, tennis is a fast sport.
Yeah, dude.
It's so fast. You're swinging around something. Something's bound to get clipped. Like,
Yeah,
you're going to lose a titty.
Oh,
like,
no. Dude, like, just the thought of, like, not having, like, boobs compressed.
Yeah.
And those just, like the amount of force, like, in, like,
I mean, you're,
a
like,
turn,
turning a whole...
like,
yeah.
having that go back like that and then forward.
Yeah.
Dude, that would hurt.
Yeah, or
That'd
your
be
balls,
awful.
like, switching around, like, quickly, and you're
Yeah.
fucking...
And mine are always stuck to my legs anyway,
Yeah.
so it's like having to try to deal with that at the same time.
Yeah.
What a nightmare.
Nudist mixed doubles.
Wild.
So everyone's, like, not sure if this is a real thing.
They're like, can we get like some pics?
And then people are like, can we wear hats, lol?
Does that count? Are sunglasses
Like,
allowed?
yeah, like,
Can I
are
wear
we-
sweatbands?
Like, can I wear shoes?
Dude, oh.
Like, right, you gotta at least wear shoes and socks,
yeah,
right?
imagine
Not full
doing
nude.
that without shoes, dude.
Yeah.
Like sliding on like a fucking tennis court,
Ow.
rip all the skin off the bottom of your feet.
Ow.
Have to get like a foot transplant. They're like, sir, you have no more skin on your feet. We have to get you a new foot. And then they get you a new foot.
How did this happen? I was playing nudie doubles. Nudie tennis.
Nudie doubles. Actually, yeah, the couple that we were playing against, they're over there. Also,
Yeah, they're
feet are
just
gone.
totally fucked
They're
up.
like, oh, so you guys are all from the same thing, and they're like, yeah. We're gonna fuck later.
We're gonna
Don't
fuck
worry.
later.
It's
but
definitely sure.
We gotta bandage up this foot so I don't bleed on their carpet. It's a whole thing. Can you
Listen,
hurry it up?
we're tested. We're
This
like,
Viagra
we're
won't
fine.
last much longer.
Bro, could you imagine? It's like you go into the tennis match, but like right before it, you have to take the Viagra.
Pop Viagra and you're like, all right, let's fucking go. All
They're
right,
like, we're
first
just
to
gonna
6 points.
Yeah, they're just gonna see how long it lasts.
Yeah.
That's so funny.
Or you just like infuse your waters with Viagra.
Yeah,
You're just like so slowly over the course of the match.
Dude, okay. One of my favorite fucking stories from like my study abroad in college was we went to Rome, and it was me and my 3 friends, and it was 2 guys, 2 girls. None of us are dating each other. We're all just friends on this trip together. So we're in Rome, and we're walking through it. I'm almost dying from like heat exhaustion.
Oh, God.
Because it was like 110 degrees,
Oh, no.
98% humidity, and it's fucking Rome. So you're
Yeah.
having to like walk through all this shit.
Yeah.
So I'm like filling up my water bottle like at every fountain I can find, like just destroying it. But we go through this like ice cream shop, and like we get like samples of some stuff, and like the 2 girls end up getting some, and they leave. And the guy behind the counter like scoops up like 2 like little samples and like hands them to me and my buddy. And we like take them, we're like, thanks, and we like eat it, and he like smiles and then taps on the thing. It's Viagra flavored ice cream.
Viagra flavored?
Yeah, like that was what it said. Like it was like Viagra. And I looked at him and I was just like, bro. And he's like, we walk away, and I was just like, that'd be so cool if like that was a thing, but fuck that guy. That was weird as shit.
That's so weird.
goddamn weird. And so like we kept walking, and I was like, what the fuck is
Like, are we
happening?
about to get
dude?
just rock hard bones right now? Like,
I'm about to walk into the Vatican with a huge boner.
oh,
God's looking down on me, just like, me too,
You
man.
fit right at home with all the people who work here.
Just like, bro, Viagra is what we put in those little wafers, man.
Oh no!
It's just crushed up Viagra that we flattened and turned into like little tortillas.
the body of Christ. Yeah, right.
He's like, yeah, man, this is what we do up in heaven, bro.
Yeah, bro. Hey.
It's just a huge orgy. There's like, we just want as above, so below, baby. Get that fuck on, baby. Let's go. That's so funny.
Oh my god.
But yeah, dude, that's like one of my favorite like random stories where I'm just like,
so
it's
weird.
it's like 2 guys and 2 girls, so like a weird assumption, but I'm like, I guess it is Italy.
Yeah,
That's
he's
like,
like,
that's
huh?
all you do. Is
Huh?
you just fuck everybody in Italy. That's just how it goes.
You want the ice cream with the penis juice?
With the penis juice sounds like completely different.
Yeah, it does.
It sounds so different.
Penis pill gelato. What the flavor you want? The mango, strawberry, Viagra, what? Cialis? Who?
Dude, I saw like a reductress article, which is do you know the reductress at all?
Yeah.
So it's one of those, and it's just like finally a hand serum that doesn't look like cum. And I'm just like, yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Every time you see a fucking lotion ad, it's just like, oh, that's cum.
Yeah.
That's for sure. Cum.
Full circle, jerk, baby.
We did it, baby.
We did it. We brought it back to cum, everyone. You didn't think we could do it, but here we are, 51 episodes in.
You know, like the 6 degrees of Kevin Bacon?
Yeah.
It's that, but we just try to bring it back to cum every time. We're just like, how do we make just like
How
some
can we go
conversation?
from the Vatican to cum?
Pretty easily.
Penis pill
Yeah.
gelato.
There just,
is.
Controversies.
Yeah.
Scandals.
A lot of shit like
Yeah,
that.
a lot of it.
A lot of it.
Oh, a lot of it.
I heard this joke yesterday about priests. It was pretty funny.
God.
It was, so these two, I'll tell the shortened version of it. These two people are, they're engaged to be married, and then they're in a horrible car accident, and they both die, right? So they go up.
Well, I guess they're married, technically, then.
So they go up to heaven, and this was told, obviously, with people who believe in heaven. Anyways, they believed in heaven.
Thank you for the preface. They are heaven believers.
They're heaven believers. So they went to heaven. And they asked St. Peter at the pearly gates, they're like, hey, we were engaged and we never really got to have our wedding. We're wondering if we could get married here in heaven. And he's like, all right, yeah, hold on.
Yeah, we've got an Elvis impersonator. There's a little chapel in the back. Yeah, it's fine.
He's like, no one's ever asked that. I'll be right back.
No one's ever asked
Have
that.
a seat here. So they have a seat. St. Peter goes off. They're sitting there for like months. He comes back finally. He looks disheveled. He's like fucking like hasn't slept. And they're like, you okay? But meanwhile, they're like, man, like heaven is like.
So because of these two people, the whole ass line got held up for months.
Yeah.
Those fuckers,
Those
dude.
fuckers, I know.
God damn.
So they're sitting there. He's off trying to, whatever, figure out this answer for them. And they're like, man, heaven is eternity though. Like, what if we like don't love each other that much? Like, what if we want to get a divorce or whatever? And they're like, damn, I didn't think about that. St. Peter comes back, disheveled, and he's like,
had a bender.
He's like, all right, finally, like you can. He's like, yes, it took me so long, but yes, you can get married. And they're like, well, hold on, like what we want to get divorced. Like, what if we want to get a divorce? And he's like, are you fucking kidding me? You know how long it took me to find a priest who got into heaven? How long do you think it'll take me to find a lawyer?
That's actually really good. I love that.
It's pretty funny.
Oh, that's so funny, dude.
It's pretty funny.
It's always so. It's like it's a weird thing with like religion because like I feel like for a certain period of time, like especially the way that religion was portrayed in like movies and stuff, like your main character always went to a priest because like they were trying to get wisdom and the priest would impart that wisdom on them. They would go off. The priest is kind of like the fucking Virgil, if you will, in this kind of story. And now it's just kind of like they do impart wisdom, but it has like this weird kind of cloud around it where it's just like they could have done it.
Yeah,
like whatever the show is about, that guy could have done it. Like it's not even like a question anymore.
Right,
like
I know.
And it's so interesting.
It
like
is
how
interesting
how quickly
how
that
it's
happened.
shifted. Yeah, I know.
I love it.
It's so funny. I thought that was a pretty funny joke. But anyway, so these people in these comments.
Oh fuck! I forgot we had a whole point to this.
Yeah. Nudie doubles.
Nudie doubles. Do you wear? Would you wear a cup?
I don't think you'd wear anything. That's what people are trying to figure that out. So person's like,
that's just dangerous, dude. I don't like that.
So there's like rating levels to tennis. Like it's a scale of 1.0 to 7.0, and that's like 1.0 is the worst. 7.0 is like fucking.
In terms of like what, like your
how good you are.
Okay, kind of like your handicap.
Yeah,
almost.
exactly.
Okay, got it.
So like if you're a 7, you're like Venus Williams, Rafa Nadal.
Okay.
Like you're 7.
You're winning shit a lot.
Yeah, you're like a touring professional.
And you
then
marry
if you're
a
1,
tech guy.
Yeah. And if you're a 1, you can't even get the ball over the net, basically.
Same,
so most
fine.
people fall around,
In more
like a
ways than
3 is like average, like I can, hit the ball, and then like a 5 is like I played in college. So like there's a lot of levels between that. You can go with 0.5s if you want to.
Cool.
So this person's like, what NTRP rating is this doubles match going to be? Like, they're very serious about it. Like, they're like, well, what are...
They're like, am I about to school you naked? Or like, what's happening?
They're like,
do you want to be fucking degraded like that?
Like,
is that your kink?
Like, do you want me to be like really good and then like beat you and then physically beat you?
Dude, what about strip tennis?
Ooh, every time you lose a point, you just like...
And then, like, once you're fully naked, like, cool, the game's over.
I guess so. There's only really, like...
I feel like that could work, though, because you're able to wear, like, stuff for a little bit, at least.
That's true.
But I feel like it would just get harder as it goes on, right? So, like...
It would get harder as it goes on.
Like, you get to the end, and then you're just like, oh, well, I can't do anything now.
Yeah, you're like, I don't know what it does.
They're like, well, if I take this off, like, you're going to be upset about it.
Playing tennis with your penis?
Dude, that would hurt so fucking bad. It's like going to a batting cage and hoping for the best.
Oh, no!
You're like...
Just pop a couple fucking boner pills before. Try to go to, like, the fast pitch cages.
It's, like, fully just made out of wood at that point. Like, the properties of your skin, like, changes.
Oh,
like, you're just a completely different, like, creation at this point. Your DNA has been rearranged.
You're a Louisville Slugger.
You, like, lift up your shirt. You've got, like, the brand, like, across your chest.
Hey, baby, I'm Louisville Slugger from the waist down. Ew, gross.
No, I mean, like, no, I'm actually made of wood.
I'm prosthetic.
And they're like, oh, shit.
Damn.
How'd that happen? You're like, oh, nah. It just gets real fucking, like, weird from that point on. Like,
fuck.
Just runs.
I think I hear my friends, actually. I'm going to go.
He walks like he's on toothpicks. So he's like,
hey, hold up.
Makes, like, the little... like he's wearing clogs. It's a xylophone sound effect.
Dude. Anyways, no one said yes.
Dude, that whole story was just made of tangents.
Yeah,
that's incredible. Holy shit.
It was.
So nobody said yes, but everyone's like trying to get an answer. Have they like replied?
The OP did not respond to any of the comments.
Well, then what the fuck?
I know.
It's definitely a joke then.
It might be, right? But I don't know. Like, I'm tempted to send her a message. At this point, it's almost a month old. But, like, I'm like
hey, you ever find anybody
naked partner? Like, what's good?
You ever find somebody?
Some people got pretty creepy in the comments. They're like, like, you're very beautiful. I would, but I'm not, like, that great at tennis. I'm like, all right,
ew, dude.
Chill out.
Listen.
Chill out,
the point of this thing is tennis, not the naked part.
Yeah.
The naked part just supplements the tennis.
Yeah.
Okay? Where there's a point here.
Yeah.
Gross, dude.
Yeah.
I hate, like, when people get, like they take something that's not necessarily supposed to be sexual and, like, make it that way.
Oh, yeah.
Like, it doesn't have to be that way. You didn't have to be weird about it, but you made it weird.
You made it weird.
It's, like, the worst thing about, like, Instagram in general is like my favorite is Twitter though, because it's always like the dude where he's like this and like the photo's this, he's wearing like Oakleys, he's got like a goatee and some shit, and it's just like, oh, I'd eat that ass. And it's just
you're like, what the fuck?
She's sitting, dude.
Just said I paid my college tuition off. Like, what? I paid off my student loans. Like,
this is me and my college degree, dude.
Yeah.
What?
I'm proud of myself.
Yeah. I am also proud of this ass, but like, no, that's not the point of this.
It's so funny.
It's just so
it's always the same kind of dude.
It's so funny. It's so funny, so gross. But at a certain point, like, you kind of have to laugh at it.
Horny Twitter is hilarious, dude.
It's incredible. It's so deep too.
Noelle had that series a while ago, like steamy tweets or whatever.
Yeah.
So good, man.
Dude, that's like I really wanted to do something where it's just like send me like send me a screenshot of like the grossest DM that you've ever received.
Oh yeah.
Like from a random person.
Oh,
I think that would be so funny.
It would be very interesting.
If anybody has any, send them our way.
Send us some steamy DMs if you've ever like just take a screenshot.
Send them to our Twitter account that we barely use at Lunchtime Pod.
Send them to our Instagram that we use on once a week.
Yeah, we use it every now and then. You know?
Just do. I'd be so interested to see.
Yeah,
that.
I just want I've always wondered how just how people interact with other people on the internet, because I like the only time I interact with people on social media is usually either my friends or like colleagues.
Yeah.
So like other photographers or other like filmmakers and stuff, I'm like, dude, that's sick, or like congrats or whatever like that.
Right.
That's the only time like I interact with people on the internet. So it's like I just want to see what people are like comfortable like throwing at somebody.
Yeah.
Because it's insane. Dude.
Oh yeah.
It's so weird. So please send us some if you have any, because that'd be a fucking great segment.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Well, normally we read it in relationship advice to finish this off, but we read that shit earlier, and fuck that guy.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. Fuck that guy. Dump him. Dump him for your cousin.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, no, not like that. I mean, like,
no, don't dump.
Like, go to him and be like, "Hey, she's breaking up with you."
Straight up.
There you go. Dump him for your cousin.
For dumping
not
you in the
dump
mouth.
him for your cousin. The inflection on the sentence is different. You know, you're not going to date your cousin.
No, you're not going to fuck your... Well...
I mean, like, you could, I guess. It depends on, like, what region of the country you're in, I guess. But...
Fuck that guy.
Yeah,
Don't fuck that guy. I mean, don't fuck your cousin.
I mean, you could fuck that guy if that's like what you're
You could
into.
fuck that guy,
Like if
I
you find out that
suppose.
that's like your kink, like you wake up the next morning, you're like, actually, like I kind of fucked
Damn,
with
I
that.
wanted to get farted on.
Then yeah,
into my mouth.
go fuck your cousin's boyfriend, and then maybe fuck your cousin too. I guess I don't know.
I don't
We're not relationship gurus.
We're not Alabama-rins.
I wasn't born in Kentucky. I mean, I don't know shit.
I don't know shit about the cousin relations
Yeah.
and whatnot. And
Yeah.
stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, not super high on my list of things that I like think
Pretty
about.
low. Pretty low.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, anyways, fuck that guy, but not
that
literally, metaphorically. Fuck it.
Fuck him. And,
Fuck 'em.
And yeah, I mean, we hope you guys had a wonderful 4th of July. We hope you have. What else is coming up this month? My sister's birthday, my dad's birthday. I hope you guys have a great my sister and dad's birthday.
My dad, my mom, my grandma, and Megan's birthday.
This month?
Yeah.
Damn.
My grandma and Megan share the same birthday.
What?
Yeah. It's really funny.
Sheesh.
So I'm like, do I do like...
Packed.
I was like, July's a weird month, man.
Packed month.
A lot of shit happened 9 months ago.
A lot of shit happened 9 months ago.
What is that, October?
November. Yeah.
So Thanksgiving?
Oh, shit. Yeah.
Keeping it in the family, baby.
Yeah.
Ew.
Thanksgiving.
So weird.
Family reunions, they have a way of just making you get...
Especially when you're in Kentucky and you're trying to fuck your cousin and her boyfriend who's shit in your mouth.
They don't have a story like that?
Anybody, like you want to share something with us? Like, we'd love to talk about it. We'll definitely not make it sound like you fuck your cousin. That's for sure.
We'll change the names and the times.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it.
We'll definitely keep like the locations the same though, because that would be,
Yeah.
That's like a critical piece of,
Yeah.
of the story.
Sure.
Like we can't really change that.
Sure.
I mean, like we could.
We could, but then we'd be making up a story.
Right.
So.
Yeah, that's not the same thing. We'll dramatize it though.
Yeah, for sure.
We'll play all the characters.
Send us your incest stories.
Yeah. That's a thing. For sure. Someone like keeps a book.
Yeah, they're like, wow.
It's like the fucking like the Fates. They're like they've
Yeah.
got one book that's just incest and they set it down, they
Incest
flip it
Volume
over.
1.
They're like quill ink, shit like that, writing it out with a feather. Dude.
Fuck.
That was way too long for that bit.
Anyways, guys, wow, holy shit. Thanks for tuning into this episode, and we'll see you guys next time. Middle of the day, middle of the week. Peace.